wanted to make this video today talking about Steve Harrington because Steve Harrington is probably my favorite character in Stranger Things, and I wanted to make this video talking about what we could possibly see when it comes to Steve Harrington towards the end of Stranger Things, like talking about the kind of ending that awaits Steve. And there was a couple things that I thought of in the top of my head that I wanted to share with you guys when it comes to the sort of direction I could possibly see it going. So this should be a fun video, and if you guys have any thoughts of your own when it comes to where you guys possibly see things heading with Steve Harrington towards the end of Stranger Things, be sure to let me know, as always, in the comment section down below. So one ending I've been thinking about is whether Steve might give his life to save his friends in season 5. Because Steve's always been the one to step up when things get dangerous. Because in season 1 he fought the Demogorgon to protect Nancy and Jonathan, and in season 4 he took on the Demobats and the Upside Down to keep everyone safe. So with Vecna being the biggest threat yet, I can see the story needing someone to make a big sacrifice, and Steve's courage makes him a possibility. His journey in the show supports this idea. Steve started off as a self-centered teenager, but he's grown into someone who puts others first, especially Dustin and the younger kids. This change makes me think he'd be willing to go all the way to save them. In season 4, he got badly hurt by those Demobats, which some fans even thought could hint at him facing even bigger threats in the future. If he were to die, it would show how much he's changed, even though it would be really sad. And at the same time, I'm not sure the Duffer Brothers would choose this ending because they did plan to kill Steve in season 1, but Joe Keery's performance made them keep him. According to a 2016 Variety interview, that makes me wonder if they'd end his story this way after making him so important. Some fans like me hope that he'll survive, or others think he'll sacrifice himself, which fits his character, which shows how much we care about him. If Steve did sacrifice himself, I think it would be for someone like Dustin or Nancy, because those relationships mean so much to him. Joe Keery even said in a 2024 Screen Rant interview that good things are coming from Steve, but that could mean a meaningful death that honors his growth. I hope he makes it, but this ending would be powerful. Another ending I'm curious about is whether Steve will end up with Nancy Wheeler in season 5. Their relationship has been a big part of his story. They were together in season 1, but Nancy grew closer to Jonathan Byers and they broke up in season 2. Then in season 4, we saw Steve open up about wanting a family, looking at Nancy in a way that felt like he still cares for her. I'm wondering if they could find their way back to each other. This feels possible because of how their story has unfolded. In season 4, Nancy and Jonathan were struggling with their long-distance relationship, and Steve and Nancy had moments that felt like old sparks. Photos from the season 5 set that I saw shared by Netflix showed Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan together, which could mean the relationship will be a focus. Steve's grown so much, and I think he's ready for a real equal partnership with Nancy. That said, Nancy and Jonathan have been together for a long time, and the show might keep them as a couple to stay consistent. But the way Steve and Nancy connected in season 4 makes me think there's a chance for them. The Duffer Brothers have said in a 2025 Netflix press release that season 5 will tie up personal stories, so Steve's love life could get some attention. If he ends up with Nancy, it would feel like a reward for everything he's been through. I can imagine them teaming up to fight Vecna, growing closer and realizing they're right for each other. Joe Keery's comment about good things for Steve makes me hopeful for a happy ending like this. It would balance the show's darker moments with something positive. The last ending I want to talk about is whether Steve will find peace with everything that he's been through. He's faced so much when it comes to monsters, injuries, and losing people that he cares about, while always staying strong for his friends. I think season 5 could give him a moment to let his guard down, maybe talking with Robin or Dustin and come to terms with his past, finding a sense of calm. this idea feels right because Steve doesn't often show how much he's hurting. In season 4, he admitted to feeling like he's not good enough, which shows he's carrying a lot inside. A moment where he faces those feelings could be really moving. The show has always been mixed action and with personal moments, like when Eleven deals with her past, so I think Steve could get something similar. It would show that he's not just a hero, but also a person. And some fans have even said that they love to see Steve have an emotional moment because he's been so tough through everything. The Duffer Brothers mentioned in 2025 Collider interview that the finale will feel satisfying, which makes me think they'll give characters like Steve a chance to wrap up their stories meaningfully. For Steve, that could mean accepting himself or letting go of guilt over things he couldn't control. I'd love to see him have a quiet moment, maybe after a big fight where he realizes he's done enough and he can come forward. This ending would show his growth in a different way without needing a big sacrifice or a romance. Picture him taking a deep breath, ready for whatever comes next. So those are my thoughts when it comes to the possible ending we could see with Steve Harrington in season 5. I'm honestly hoping for the best because I love the guy so much. As I stated earlier in the video, he is my favorite character in Stranger Things. So obviously, if you're a really big fan of a character, you just want the best for him. I don't want to see this guy sacrifice himself, but if it ends up happening, I mean, hey, it's in his character. Things like that happened. So if that is the direction that they go down, I wouldn't be surprised. But again, I'm just hoping for the best, and I'm just very curious to see what sort of direction the Duffer Brothers will go with Steve towards the end of Stranger Things. But now I want to hear from you guys. What sort of ending do you guys see with Steve Harrington and Stranger Things? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to follow my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, if you guys want to join my Discord server, that is pinned in the comments and also located in the description below, just in case you guys want to join the community. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I drop a video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.